Schwarzenbeck to Beckenbauer. Away on the left now. The Germans find Holzenbein. Bonhoff is up there. Here is in there. Holzenbein again with a long cross. Dieter Müller tried to get the header in, but Ondrus got that one away. And here comes Czechoslovakia again. They really are fighting well, the Czechs. Germans have got a substitute warming up as well, but now they're on the attack again with Flöe as Schwelik turns it back to goalkeeper Victor. That was a rather half-hearted signal there by the Italian linesman, as though he really wasn't convinced by it. The German warming up is Bongartz of Schalke. A free kick which Bonhoff will take. About 13 minutes remaining. And the Germans still this goal down. Bonhoff then with the free kick. Curled in, deflected. Oh, and it put Victor under trouble. That deflected, in fact, off Nehoda. Here's Bonhoff's free kick. You'll see it's just nicked Nehoda. And in doing so, Victor, a yard or so off his line, had to come back quickly and just tip it over the top. So a corner for West Germany. Flöe is taking this one. Schwelik just getting ahead to it. Now Nehoda on his way again. Beckenbauer with him. Bernie Vogt coming up hard. Vogt. Tönnies. Beer in the middle. Holzenbein on the far side. Pivanik just getting his header to it. Masny couldn't come back quickly enough, and the shot just went wide from Beer. Holzenbein shakes his head in annoyance there. It was his shot, in fact, that was a yard or so wide. Czechs now bringing on a substitute, Jerkovic. And it's Nehoda who's coming off. No, it's Schwelik, rather, who's coming off. And the Germans have taken Dietz off, I think it is, and while we were watching that, they've brought on Bongartz. Beckenbauer coming across to have a word on this side with the referee. Not sure what he's worried about. So Jerkovic on for Schwelik. What the announcer hasn't said is that the Germans have got Bongartz on as well. It's Beckenbauer now. And here is Bongartz on the far side. Number 14. Well, I wonder if he can do for West Germany what that substitute against Yugoslavia, a fellow called Dieter Müller, did. Went on and scored a hat-trick. Well, there's Pivanik cutting that one out. Lovely to see them attacking again. And the full-back is the man who's leading the charge, the blonde-haired Pivanik. Nehoda's in the middle. And he'll want to get to that one, and Beckenbauer, oh, coolness itself. On the edge of the 6-yard area, catching that on the volley and just cradling it in the arms of Sepp Maier. Flöe now for West Germany. Holzenbein having quite a battle there with De Bias, and De Bias falling over. I'm interested to see which way the referee will give that. He's given it, in fact, to Czechoslovakia, and Flöe went hard into Pivanik. And I think the referee will need to have a word with him about that. He's, in fact, walked straight past him. Maybe Flöe thought the whistle had gone. And that the game had been restarted. In fact, it hadn't. It's a free kick for Czechoslovakia. Anton Ondrus, their skipper, taking it for them. 9 minutes to go. Czechoslovakia 2, West Germany 1 in this European final. All 3 goals coming in the first 28 minutes of the game. But what excitement we've had since then, as the West Germans have continued to press and press again, looking for that equaliser, and the Czechs coming out quickly and making 1 or 2 very, very good breaks themselves. And here's one now with Nehoda. Panenka hardly with the strength to get up. Murder's up there as well. Now the ball with Franz Beckenbauer. Olsenbein to Beckenbauer. Good strong challenge again by Tivanik, stopping Bonov. And Helmut Schön knowing only too well. The time is beginning to run out now for them, and they've got to the point where they really must take maybe more risks than they would want to. Coming forward, perhaps leaving an odd gap or two at the back, and wondering if the Czechs have got the strength to exploit them. Hönes, Schwarzenbeck. Everybody well inside the Czech half except Sepp Maier, and he's even standing outside his penalty area. As the Germans really now begin to punish the Czechs, looking for this equaliser. It's with Rainer Bonhoff now for West Germany. Coming through to Beckenbauer. Still coming through to Beckenbauer. Brought down. No penalty given. Or has he? Well, this is the foul that it was all about. And the referee deciding, well, he's gone across to look at Beckenbauer. Now, was that a point to the spot? Your guess at the moment is as good as mine. We'll have to look at the Czechs to see what the Czechs feel about this. Well, nobody in the ground seems to know whether he's given a penalty or not. In fact, he's given a goal kick. I think the slow motion proved that it was the right decision. A goal kick then to Czechoslovakia, and a few Eastern European hearts begin to beat again. Back to Victor. Goch being unfairly challenged there by Fleury. We're now 6 minutes left. If the Germans are going to stage one of their miraculous recoveries, it's got to come fairly quickly now. And they know it. Nehoda, a little touch now to Panenka. In for Nehoda again. And a strong challenge by Bertie Burke. Not penalised though, as Beckenbauer flicks it on for Dieter Müller. Beckenbauer linking up again if Müller can find him. In fact, Müller prefers to flick it to this side of the field to Fleury. The white shirts coming forward again for West Germany. Coming towards Beckenbauer, the shot just over the top. And Victor was left stranded and knew very little about it. That's when Beckenbauer really is at his most dangerous. Combining well with Fleury here, the little pass inside. Look how close. Five minutes now to go, as Ondras thunders another goal kick into that German half of the field. Djurkovic. Beckenbauer. Dietz. Now it's with Hönes. Schwarzenbeck. Dieter Müller, and ball, says the Czech defence. Agreed, says Mr. Ganella. And the Czechs being told to get a move on. Tobias, Djurkovic. The Czechs, some of them with their socks about their ankles now, feeling the tiredness of it all. Djurkovic the substitute. Nehoda's in there, Panenka's in there too. Lucky to get that back, Czechoslovakia. Masny losing it though. And here's Bonhoff, played for Fleury. Beckenbauer linking up again with this attack. The ball will come for Beckenbauer, but it was just a little too close to him, and Goff got in the challenge. Beckenbauer fighting and winning again. 4 minutes to go. Czechoslovakia still precariously leading by 2 goals to 1. Bongarts with a long, long cross there towards Dieter Müller. Goff got up well. The man who was injured still fighting on for Czechoslovakia. And a good ball played now for Masny, who was just onside, inside his own half, in fact. Panenka, Nehoda, he's got through plenty of work tonight as well, Nehoda. But here come West Germany again through Bonov. Czechs retreating, Bonov going on and on, they'll have to stop him soon. And then he played a rather strange ball. Really giving his side no chance at all. Masny just flicking that on. About 2.5 minutes to go. Can Czechoslovakia still hold on for this short remaining time to win the European Championship for the first time? And put a dent in the run of the West Germans that has been so fantastic over the last 5 or 6 years. Now Schwarzenbeck. There's the shot. Few squeals in the crowd from Czech fans, but Victor safely gathering it. Crowd beginning to chant for Czechoslovakia, beginning the countdown. On my watch now, about 90 seconds remaining. Schwarzenbeck taking it up. Beckenbauer once more for West Germany. Floated high to Bongarts on the far side. And a throw going to the Czechs. And they're being told by Mr. Ganella to speed it along a bit. That's Kapkovic. In fact, Bonov was pointing to his wrist to remind Mr. Ganella that they must add on a bit of time for the time that's wasted. Now that'll take a few more seconds as the ball comes away from the band. 30 volts with it. In fact, it's a free kick. Taken with Beckenbauer. 1 minute on the watch remains. Czechoslovakia still 2-1 ahead. Can they hold out for another 60 seconds? A free kick against them as Chloe is brought down. Tobias picks the ball up, throws it away. Beckenbauer, curious with him, looks at the linesman, flicks with the outside of the boot, curling away again, and behind. It's time for a corner. So the pressure is still on the Czechs. They felt that that was a goal kick. Whistles everywhere from the crowd and 30 seconds remaining. No time to lose for the Germans. They've got everybody now in the Czech penalty area, bar Beckenbauer, and he's into the back of the net. I think it was Hernes who put it there. But in the very, very last seconds, the Germans have got an equaliser. As it came floating in. No, it was Holstenbein, Pez, that finally made the touch. And the final whistle has gone. It was that close to the end. As we see it again in slow motion from the normal angle. Hernes was right in there, but in fact it was Holstenbein quite clearly there. And another fantastic escape act by the West Germans is seen here again. They could not have left it tighter. The very, very last bit of action in 90 minutes, and the Czechs, 2-0 up, find themselves pulled back to 2-2 as Bonov's corner curling in. Victor couldn't quite get there. Holstenbein's header did. And so it means a period of extra time. And now it means a few minutes where people like Tivanic will try to restore themselves, to compose themselves again. Heartbreaking there for Czechoslovakia. They had this match won, but as Alf Ramsey once said to England in 1966, now you've got to go out and win it again. Victor, who was a tremendous star and a great influence on the side, that goalkeeper, for so long, finally could do nothing about the last one. The Germans in the dugout, just as they were against Yugoslavia after 90 minutes. Getting a little bit of massage there, as you can see.